Hello, Earthlings? Where are you? There's Earthlings. Mash gets smash. So, how are you, Earthlings? I can't see you, Chad. I can't focus. Can you make the font bigger?
That's not my department.
Not your department?
Nope.
Oh, well. Good evening, Nanu, says Barbara. Yeah, call Area 51 quick, the aliens have escaped. Oh, took a tumble there. Oh dear. So, you better not have taken a tumble, you've had enough injuries. I think the knee is still okay. Good. Excellent. Listening in while at the park with the kiddos. Okay. Well, I did send you a link if you can make it later. And I have invited you as well, Mickey. June, you missed it. Oh, you're still the Mrs. Alien.
Well, disguised now.
You're in disguise?
Yeah.
Okay. And we've got the window open for a little bit, so you may hear generally a few sirens pass, because we are near a busy road. But yeah, I'm calling the Air Force, says Bill. Hi Bill, and hi June. So yeah, so we are all sci-fi related tonight. Need more than Air Force, definitely. So yeah, the quiz is all sci-fi related, including Net 10. In fact, I'm a bit worried about Net 10 because there's too many film buffs out there. So, what have you been up to? Work?
No, but work.
Work? Yeah, I know. Looking forward to some nice time off. So, next weekend, fishing, yeah?
I don't know.
Oh.
Don't know what we've got planned.
Well, that's what I'm asking now.
I don't know. Depends on weather.
Hey.
Well, I think the weather might be fine. Hello, Bill. So, I'm at work. Don't tell the boss, says Fish Nerd. Just, we've got Fish Nerd's works phone number. Just give him a dial, love. 10 green buckets sitting on a table. Hello! How are you? Now there's somebody that could come up and join us. Have you seen who it is?
You have.
Yeah. So what are you doing, Brian? I'll send you the link and you and the rest of the buckets. Yeah. I type too slow to do a search and answer in the 10 seconds allowed. I can't. Busy reform again. Oh God, what you like? Hey Andrew. Hi Donna. And hey fishy folks, says Mandy. Hello Mandy. So yeah. I mean, most of what I've been up to, you've already sort of the reformat not working. Oh dear. You don't have much luck with that PC. Yeah. It's not that long ago since you did a reformat and it didn't work. What are you putting on it? Which Windows?
Put it in fish tank, Brian, it might work better.
Yeah. It's very old. I could say that the same about Brian, couldn't I?
Or
But
yourself.
he's not as old as me.
Or yourself, yeah.
Yeah, he's old. Yeah. Sounds like my work laptop. Pissing myself, possibly. Yeah. It will be 16 years old. It deserves a party. You know, not many PCs get to 16-year-old and survive. Usually it's straight out the window. There's an excuse. It's 16 and you need
a new one.
Need to replace it, yeah. So, yeah, we'll beam one down to you. Bzz. Yeah, so that's why I deleted my Facebook. I didn't know you had deleted your Facebook. It's because he's too old. I must admit, I don't have a personal Facebook. I just got the Aquarium Daily one. But yeah. So we got one quiz for you tonight. Well, we've got two quizzes. We've got the Net 10 as well as the main quiz. But yeah, it's all sci-fi related. So it's generally movies and TV series. Best option for Facebook is already I've been very tempted to delete mine. That says I used to read sci-fi a lot in my youth, not so much anymore. We'll see how much I remember. Hello Vinoski and welcome. It took me a long time cleaning up after 2 tanks cracked yesterday. Stuff everywhere. How can 2 tanks crack in one day? That is unheard of. And we got Caleb. Hi Caleb. How big were the tanks? I would say that, what's the word? They've been, someone's been at them. I have never ever had a tank blow. I've had a seal go, but fortunately I was able to capture it. But well, catch it in time. But no, never ever had a tank blow on me. Although I must admit, those snails that you've got, every now and then you sat in front of them and you hear this.
That's because they jump off side.
Hey?
They jump off side.
I know they jump off the side and then they hit the glass bottom and you...
Suppose you hear them.
Yeah, because it's high enough frequency. What's that window? I'm getting dripped on. But yeah, they fall down and you know it's come from the tank and you're going, what was that? And that's them elephant snails, rabbit snails have done us. And I got dripped on. Andrew, oh my god, knock on wood now. There we are. Lost my shrimp, they're gone. Maybe the cat's got them. So did she tell me how big the tanks were? No. So we're still missing Arnold, and we are still missing Marie. Marie had a football trip and a long journey back after on the train. So I'm not quite sure what is happening. Arnold is still not feeling brilliant, and I don't think he's up to going on camera at the moment. So I just wish him all the best, and hopefully that he does make a speedy recovery, because I know you're all missing him. June, did it look like something hit the glass, or just the seams? It's the cats. That's what they've done. They've scratched down the front of the glass, yeah, and weakened it. Sorry, I'm just reading in chat. The 10-gallon cracked on the side, the 40-gallon was cracked on the bottom. Oh dear. So Barbara says it was the aliens. Most definitely. You've still got your alien eyes on.
Yep.
Are you going to take them on order?
Nope.
No. There we are. Brian, behave. Maybe an earthquake. No. Well, I wouldn't know if it was an earthquake, because I'd just sleep through it. Mandy's cats are buttheads. They only go in the tanks. Right, so we will be starting the quiz in approximately 30 minutes, and what a week it has been on Fishy Bingo. And as the week started, Debs was in the lead, and throughout the week, she never won another game, but she did really well the week previous, right up until the last game on Friday, and she was still in the lead. And of course SC was only the only person that could take her down, and yeah, he did do. He won on the last game, and unfortunately Debs had such a big lead, but SC had gained 2 wins that week, and obviously SC took the win on the last. It was unbelievable. And then we had Laurie. She won 4 games in a row, and Stephen is saying, "Hiya, Donna." Oh, that's too cold for me. 74. I like it to be nice and cozy. So we'd start a new month off on Monday with the bingo. and we'll see. What temp do you keep your house, Andrew? Warm. Yeah, it varies. The fish room itself, we heat to 25 degrees Celsius or centigrade or whatever it is now. They've renamed it, haven't they? Yeah, Celsius. And then the rest of the house during the day is fairly cool. But the fish room gets to 25C, and Zen's going fish fan link to 25. Yeah, it's warmer than June's. My neighbour tried to help us pay for our fence that went down. Just Whitey, I caught him taking out a panel before it came down. Oh, just a pity I caught him taking out a panel before it came down, right? Yeah, neighbours, they can be very, very strange. Don't we know that, love?
Yes, we do.
We do, yeah. Junie's saying way too hot for me. Well, I don't know what. It's quite warm up here at the moment. I haven't got the sensor. But we're up above the fish room. And you can imagine all the heat comes up here, so it's probably higher, 26, 27 degrees up here at the moment, which is way too hot. But we don't mind that when we go away. Looking forward to that warmth when we go away, aren't we, love?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although we'll probably won't get that temperature. Be only about 21, 22. So he wanted the fence fixed, so he sabotaged it so you'd want to help pay for it and all. No stranger than living next door to Andrew. Andrew. Dear. Brian, what are you like? So yeah, in March we are going to head off to Turkey, where we've got I know I mentioned it last week, but we've all got it sorted. The rod's going in the suitcase, and we're going fishing in Turkey. Not that we'll catch anything.
Oh, you what?
Well, I won't.
Oh.
Yeah. No, not me. Hello, Steve. So popped in to say hello, but I have to pop out again shortly. So Donna, what are you wearing tonight? We are aliens. I got some as well. Here we are. Look. There. It's alien night. But then, yeah, we haven't been fishing this year yet, have we?
No.
No, so next weekend we are you trying to strengthen your 5G signal? Yeah, and so we're going fishing next weekend. Not quite sure where yet though, but we'll definitely be going fishing somewhere. Aliens might help me with work, so trying a new method. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm out when you start talking about probing. Oh, we're not probing. Are we probing? Fishing. We're not doing no probing. So what's everybody been up to? I know all Donna's been doing. She's been work. And working all this weekend as well, love, aren't you?
Yep.
Next day off is Wednesday. It could be a busy weekend next weekend. I'm out when you... Oh, I read that. So I've still got to finalise the bits on bingo where they can bet on whether they're going to win on that game or not. Is he back any better, Brian? Getting coffee, be right back. Oh, in my case, it's getting beer. Yeah, I'll be giving you exercises. And do what? Right, so what are we? We're about 20 minutes off starting bingo. And I'm drinking... We haven't had pork pies for a while either. I'm drinking McEwan's. Champion Ale. 7.3%. I'll be back home in April for more treatment. You mean you're going up to Scotland? Yeah, she's had a few issues, but then Arnold hasn't been well either. I mean, she was on a couple of weeks ago, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Marie. Hasn't she been on this year? Oh, hasn't she been on this year either? Thought she had. Just remember, the first time a tank cracked is the same place the second tank was at. The shelf caused it, I would say so. If it's uneven or there's anything at all, and that could kick it off. Right, so have we got... Just having a look for something here. Oh, I told a joke to Donna earlier, and I can't believe I actually remembered it. I don't want that. Come on, oh, you've got to log me in. having a look to see if we got any. Oh, it's that's next weekend, so we'll deal with that next week. Right, okay, ignore that one. That. So yeah, man goes back home and walks into the kitchen, and his wife sat at the table, and says, "What are you doing, love?" She says, "I'm doing a jigsaw." "Oh, are you?" Anyway, says, "So what is it then?" So she picks up the box, has a look at it, and shows him to him, and she goes, "It's a rooster." The guy says, "If I were you, love, I'd put it back in the box. That's cornflakes." "What?" "I know, crap." So how many jokes have you got? Yeah, well, yeah, death or dad jokes, but most of the time gets them wrong. Yeah. Stories or something as tiny as a screw head that was raised up on the stand. Or can, yeah. At least haggis looks better than white gravy. Who's got white gravy? Oh, you're missing your intake, are you? Right, okay, so right. Right, so no haggis doesn't look better than anything. It looks so icky. Haggis is absolutely wonderful. It really is. And mind you, it's better than those fish pies and starry-eyed pies. What do we call them? What were they?
Starry-eyed pies or something like that.
Starry-eyed pies or something.
It's only because the sardine stuck out the middle of it.
Eh?
It's only because the sardine stuck out the middle of it.
Yeah, I know. Like you need sausage in the white gravy and poured over American biscuits. Yeah. Biscuits are scones, aren't they, over here? If I remember rightly.
Kind of.
Yeah, they're not the UK biscuits which sort of snap and crunch.
Yeah.
These are soft. That's the difference in the food. Fish Nerd says, "I would love to try haggis, but it's illegal in the US." That's easy. Just take a trip to the UK and slip a bit back in your suitcase. What do you say, Donna?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dear. Haggis, black pudding, tripe.
No.
Food, I'm getting hungry. What, talking about haggis? Pork pies next. Can you imagine digestive with some Bristol's? It's gone so good. The thing is, you guys, you just call them different things over there, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, the same thing. So we got 19. We got just under 15 minutes. How many people have we got? We got 4 of you waiting to play. Oh, you're brave. So it's a mixed one again, where anything could happen anywhere in there. 5 of you. Who have we got? We got Brian's playing. We got Fish Nerd. We got Barbara, Stephen P, and Tommy. Nobody else dares play. June, you've got to play. Now get yourself logged in, because I've done this specifically for you, and I put a question in that you've asked for, although you don't know the answer. I don't think so anyway. Hold please, I'll be there in 30 seconds. We ain't started yet. We've got, what, a good 12 minutes yet before we're starting. What we having for dinner, gravy and biscuit. Well, we've had meatballs, haven't we?
Yeah.
With pepper sauce. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah. On a bed of basmati rice. What are you having for supper?
Nothing.
Nothing. June says, I'm scared now. Yeah, if you think that's bad, wait till you're doing net 10. Oh, June's in. She's done as she's told. There's our Tommy as well. I'm slow roasting pork shoulder roast for dinner with asparagus and rice. And where's Laurie? Where is Laurie? I'm having one of your 5 a day for dinner. Cider equals apples, so one of the 5 a day. I agree on that. Yeah. You weren't about last week, were you, Brian, when I cocked up on the pie question? I didn't just cock up once, I did it twice. Anyway, all the questions are double checked, triple checked by me. I can see me getting it wrong. Let me just quickly pop on here for you, and then you can see on screen then. They're on screen for you, love. I'm surprised you can cock up at your age without the little blue pill. Brian, behave. So do you UK people eat anything with a bechamel sauce? Because that's essential. Lasagna? Lasagna? Moussaka?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we have any British ones, do we? Recipes.
What do they call it? Parma. Chicken parma.
Oh, chicken parma, yeah. I bet you like that, don't you, Brian? Chicken parma.
You have white sauce with your sausages.
Yeah, but it's not bechamel sauce. And that's onion sauce.
Yeah. White sauce with onions in.
Yeah.
It's a white sauce with onions in.
So what's in a vegetable sauce?
It's a white sauce.
Well, I thought it was something special.
No.
Like some additional spices or something. Oh, okay. Oh, there you are. So you go to the shop, you get these packet mixes, it says vegetable sauce, and then you look on the same people and they do a white sauce.
Yeah, I mean, vegetable sauce, sometimes, like with moussaka, it's got nutmeg and stuff in. Because it gives that authentic.
So, white gravy, I take it you're just referring to a white sauce.
Oh my gosh! Did you hear that? Oh god!
I'm not a fan of the white gravy. No, gravy isn't sauce. Ah, dear. I went wrong. Right. I'm just having a look to see what white gravy is. White gravy recipe. It's just a white sauce. That's a white sauce. Yeah. Goes over Yorkie pudding. Gravy is gravy. Yeah, that's proper gravy. The brown stuff. It's not a sauce. Oh dear. We're going to have to teach these Americans something, aren't we? These in the US. Oh dear. Gravy, a sauce made with cooked meat juices together with stock and other ingredients, is still a sauce. It's not! Zen agreed, yeah. We could go on all night arguing about it. Hello, Brian. Have you come to do the quiz? June and Google agree, so I'm right. Hello, Jeff. Welcome. And meat pies. Yeah. Pork pies. Lovely jubbly pork pies. My thingy bobs are bouncing around. 5 minutes and we make a start with the quiz. It's going to be fun. Howdy, Dr. Pepster. My sister's Italian in-laws call red sauce gravy, so people call things whatever they like. They certainly do. And I'm still calling it a pork pie. Are we just going to ignore the fact that everything is pudding? Well, I suppose, you know, it's just a name at the end of the day. I mean, black pudding, Yorkshire pudding, they're not true puddings, are they? White pudding. Rice pudding. Oh dear. Right, we've got 8 of you waiting to play. Who is going to dare take it? We got Brian, we got Fish Nerd, Barbara, Mickey, Stephen P, Zenny, and Tommy waiting to play. In the US, nothing with meat is a pudding, and they aren't typically savoury at all. And wet bread isn't pudding either. No, I don't like wet bread. Bread and butter pudding, that is disgusting. It really is disgusting. You like it though, don't you?
No.
No, don't you like it? That's alright then. I don't know why I thought you liked it. Although we do like rice pudding. Bread and butter pudding, yummy. Oh, Brian, you're bad. Bread so wet that you can spread it on dry bread. Yeah. No. Don't like that. At all. So what time is it, Donna?
Time for a quiz.
It's quiz time. So, we tend to call anything kind of like custard pudding. Okay. As tapioca is pudding, I will like rice pudding, live as a pudding, since it's mostly just starch. But it better be sweet. Yeah, I do like sweet rice pudding. I gotta be honest, Donna makes an absolutely amazing rice pudding. But then again, she got taught by me. Didn't you, love?
Yep.
Yeah.
You say so.
If I say so, I do say so. So the aliens have escaped, and we got to catch them all by answering all the questions tonight. Alright, so you watch out for any misleading aliens, love. But if everybody is ready, we are about to start. We've got 8 of you waiting to play, same as before, no extra. And I can't see any aliens in there either. Oh, somebody just popped along. Oh, right, Roxanne and Lily. They've sneaked in. I bet Lily gets all the questions right, because she's intelligent, that girl. Right, so if you are ready, we are about to start. So as Barbara said earlier, nanu nanu. Let's go. So good luck, everybody. In Futurama, what's the name of Fry's one-eyed love interest? Oh dear. Some people got it wrong. We don't watch Futurama, do we?
No.
You've never watched it. Right, so the answer was... But don't like fish eyes in your pudding. Leela or Layla. was the correct answer, and 80% got that correct. Alright, so let's see who's going to be at the top. It's Barbara. Not quite sure why that's done that. That window's not showing properly. So in second place we got Fish Nerd, and in third place Lily. Mickey and Mandy. Not quite right with that one. Okay, question 2. What's the name of the lead character in RoboCop? Alex Weiler, Alex Murphy, Alex Mason, or Alex Foley? Mandy says sci-fi is literally my worst subject on any bar trivia or quiz shows, so I do not have high hopes for today, but I like to play anyway. And if you don't know, you can only guess. That is true. Did you guess on this one then, Mickey? The correct answer was Alex Murphy. He guessed on the first question. 60% of you got that right. 2 went for Alex Weiler and 2 went for Alex Foley. Never have seen that movie. It's a long time ago. Where are we? Fish Nerd's taken the lead, 293 points. Stephen P second, and Brian is in third. Ooh. And then we've got Brian Haig as well, 253. There's 2 Brians in there, so I'm going to get confused. Doesn't take much though. Mandy. Still got to get on the scores. I'm playing on vibes only for guessing, and my vibes are clearly not right. Well, if you're ready, let's try another question. Question 3. What is R2-D2's best friend in Star Wars? And you've got to type this one in. Yeah, oh crap. Alright, so seems everybody seems to know who his best friend is. Correct answer was C3PO. If you put a 0, it could be O or it could be a not, so never know. So I have allowed it. So C3PO will go, or C3P 0 will go. 78% of you got that right. One went for RC3PO and somebody else went for RCPO. Fish Nerd still in the lead. Stephen P in second and Brian in third. The other Brian's moved out. Zenny, she's got one. Well done, Zenny. I finally got points. Yeah. What question are we on now? 4, aren't we? What was the name of Lister's original pet cat in Red Dwarf? Cat, Felix, Frankenstein or Whiskers? Now there's a surprise. What have you gone for, June? What did you put, June? She didn't answer. I froze, she says. I didn't understand that question. I had to read it like 3 times. None of those people or names ring a bell at all. Yeah. The correct answer was Frankenstein. 2 of you got it right. 4 of you went for cats. 1 went for Felix and 3 went for Whiskers. Well, Whiskers is our lobster. And we just threw Felix in. Mandy said cat. Yep, there was a cat called Cat in Red Dwarf, but it wasn't Lister's original pet cat. So Lister went into stasis when he had a cat. He wasn't supposed to have a cat, and as punishment he was put into stasis, and the cat then was moved down into the cargo bay or something like that, where it lived out its life, and then because everybody went into stasis, well no, yeah, I don't know anyway, but because of the stasis thing, the cat sort of survived, and then over generations and generations the cat sort of became human form, and then when sort of like the cat was called Cat for some reason. Anyway, enough of that. Let's have a look, see where we are. Stephen P, 542 points. Fish Nerd didn't get that one. Tommy did. Come on, Tommy, you need to get those points up. And then everybody else also got it wrong, but not to worry. Question 5. Points wager. What is the main alien race in District 9? Prawns, squids, crabbies, or xenomorphs? even I had to. I've never seen the series or the film, whatever, and I when I saw the answer to this, I thought, huh? Wasn't sure about that one, so I had to double check. The correct answer was indeed bronze. And 40% of you got that right. Two of you went for squids and 4 went for xenomorphs. Zen says, Fish Nerd, you two, you're not far behind though. Let's have a look. Because this was a wager one. So who wagered 100%? Who was brave enough? Stephen P certainly was. Fish Nerd, he's in second. June has moved up to third. And Tommy, Mickey. Can't type and quiz at the same time. Had to get phone. Okie doke. Oh, Laurie is in and she hasn't got anything. I lost most of my points and still moved up the board. Yeah. That's the risk when you go 100%. You didn't read original in question. June's referring to the cat question. I thought I could trip you up with that one. Yeah. Question 6. What is the title of the first Star Trek movie? Star Trek First Contact, Star Trek The Voyage Home, Star Trek The Motion Picture, or Star Trek The Wrath of Khan? How can you touch the wrong button? They're not even in next to each other. Yep, C is definitely correct. Star Trek The Motion Picture. Who got it wrong, June? Which one did you go for? Yep, you chose A. Touched A to move the screen. Oh my god, yeah. That's 2 wrong questions on what you said you were good at. And we all know that you're pretty good with Star Trek. So 3 of you went for Star Trek First Contact. 7 of you, Star Trek The Motion Picture, and 1 went for The Wrath of Khan. Stephen P is up there, 1,201, with Fish Nerd in second. June didn't score any points on that one, but still holds third place. And there's a few further down. Laurie has Zenny's moved down, Laurie's moved up. Yeah, leave some points for the rest of them. Next question. Who played Seth Brundle in The Fly, 1986 movie? David Cronenberg, Bruce Willis, Jeff Goldblum, or John Getz? And Zenny thinks she knows this one. And whether she's right or wrong, she was the quickest to answer. Correct answer was Jeff. It was a strange film for the time. It was a remake of another film.
I never watched it.
Yeah, it was a remake.
Not into sci-fi.
There was an older film called The Fly. I'm confident in my errors often, but I was right this time. You were. So one of you went for David Cronenberg. Nobody chose Bruce Willis. And the rest of you went for Jeff Goldblum. Stephen P. shooting up. Fish Nerd got it. June. Well done, June. Doesn't help when everyone else is right also. Vincent Price. Yeah, I mean, as I was talking to you, I thought, oh, yeah, there was another one, wasn't there? And I can't remember that one. I know it existed, but I don't remember seeing it. I'll have to have a look out for that. Question 8. Another points wager. How many's going to go 100%? In Star Trek, what is Spock's father's name called? Carrick, Sarek, Surak, or Cyborg? Dad. We're a bit mixed on this one. Oh no, first one I'm not confident. Indeed, WTF, I ain't got a clue. The correct answer was Sarek. Two of you went for A, 6 went for B, and 3 went for C. So, Stephen's excited. He must have got that one right. Stephen P. 2,826. Wow. Now that's becoming a bit of a lead. Stephen, you watch too many sci-fi. Fish Nerd is the closest. 1,500. But way back. He's definitely taken a big lead there. June in third. Zenny, you're back to your 13 points. I had no friends growing up. Okay. Seems to me I watch the right amount of sci-fi. Yeah, I do like sci-fi. Question 9. Which cartoon character is rumoured to be spotted in a tree at the beginning of the 1953 film War of the Worlds? Tweety, Beaky Buzzard, Henry Hawk or Woody Woodpecker? I have friends, they were also nerds. June's guest, as Annie says, 8 ball, should I bother playing a sci-fi quiz? Should I even bother playing a sci-fi quiz? My please. So there you are. Linky says yes. The correct answer was Woody Woodpecker. So 3 went for Tweety, 1 went for Beaky Buzzard, 1 went for Henry Hawk, and 4 went for Woody Woodpecker. And guess what Zenny went for? Yep, you guessed right. Oh, the top 3, none of them scoring. Zenny's now moved up to 216. In fact, you were the quickest answering that, Zenny. 8.4 seconds. Watch out, Stephen. I'm coming for you. Question 10. Who provides the voice for the alien Paul in the 2011 film? Jonah Hill, Bill Hader, Seth Rogen or Jason Segel? So all the answers are in. The quickest to answer. I'm not saying whether it was right or wrong, but Zenny on 3.9 seconds. Fish Nerd was second on 4.1. The correct answer was Seth Rogen. 5 of you got that right. 2 went for Jonah, 2 went for Bill, and 1 went for Jason. And wrong. Thought for sure it was Bill Hader. I mix those two up all the time, says June. You mean you got it wrong? Oops. Stephen P, 3,000 points now. Fish Nerd in second, he's moved up. Zenny is holding on to her 8th spot. Question 11. In The Matrix, what is Neo's real name? John Connor, Jake Sully, Thomas Anderson or Rick Deckard? Another drunk movie night, says Fish Nerd. Okay, the correct answer was Thomas Anderson. And Mandy is saying she's watched this. I think I might have watched it once and then just watched little replays of it. 7 of you got that right. 2 went for John Connor, 1 went for Jake, and poor Rick got left out. Stephen moves up another 189 points. Fish Nerd don't move anywhere, and June is back into her 3rd spot. Excuse me. Well done, June. And Zenny got it right, but he's still holding on to 8th. So no, somebody last week mentioned sci-fi questions, so I can't remember who it was, so I thought, okay, we'll do sci-fi this week. Question 12. Which sci-fi movie features a weapon called the Noisy Cricket? The Fifth Element, Serenity, Guardians of the Galaxy, or Men in Black? Can I have another one, please? Ta. Quickest to answer, 3.75 was our Zenny. I'm not saying whether she got it right or wrong. The correct answer was Men in Black. 7 of you, 70% of you went for Men in Black. Touch screen is touchy. Oh, you mean you got it wrong? Oh yes. 2 went for the Fifth Element and 1 went for Guardians of the Galaxy. And the fastest to answer that and get it right was Zenny, 3.75 seconds. Well done, Zenny, you must have known that one. Oh, she's moved up into 2nd place. 7th, I mean, not 2nd. And June holds on to 3rd, even though she got it wrong. Stephen P is just off the board. The slowest to answer was 14.7 seconds. Question 13. Who played Ellie Arroway in Contact, the 1997 movie? Was it Jodie Foster, Sandra Bullock, Gina Davis, or Natalie Portman? Quickest to answer, 3.1 seconds. The correct answer was Jodie Foster. Fish Nerd says, not a clue. 8 of you went for Jodie, 1 went for Sandra Bullock, 1 went for Gina Davis. And Natalie Portman got left out. So the slowest incorrect answer was 10.6 seconds. And the fastest correct answer was 3.16. And Zenny did it again. Zenny now moved up to 7th. No, did she? No, she's staying at 7th. Not far behind Barbara. She could go to 6 yet. Stephen P got it right. 3,575. He's almost becoming untouchable. 14. Complete the 2014 movie title. Edge of. Time. Reality. Tomorrow. Or reason. Edge of chaos, yeah. Stephen says Sci-Fi Quiz every week, please. Quickest to answer was 3.4 seconds. And the slowest, 15.5. Correct answer was tomorrow. And every single one of you got that right. Stephen B moved up 3,000, just short of 3,008. Zenny staying in 2nd, which is 2 points behind Barbara. I think Lily or Roxanne may have dropped out. And Brian as well, because they've only answered 3. Zenny says, I've made it over 1,000. Time for a wager to send me back to 13. Oh dear. Question 15. Wager 1. And seriously, I didn't. It was, that wasn't on purpose. Who plays the agent? Fox Mulder, Daniel Craig, David I can never pronounce that. Will Smith or Bruce Willis? I was getting scared. But hey, I know this, so everyone else will also. The correct answer was B. The truth is out there. Everybody went for it. Let's see where we are on the scores. Stephen P is holding on to 1st. June's moved up to 2nd. Fish Nerd 3rd. And Zenny is still in 7th. Everyone got it. Go June. Yeah. You never know, June. You could possibly win. Question 16. What is the title of the final episode of Star Trek The Next Generation? Yesterday's Enterprise, All Good Things, The Final Frontier, or Endgame? Quickest to answer was 5 seconds. Correct answer was All Good Things. 4 of you got that right. 4 went for The Final Frontier. Final Frontier was a movie. Or was it? No, it wasn't. I don't know. Forget it. Star Trek The Final Frontier. I'm sure it was. We had it earlier, didn't we? And 2 of you went for Endgame. Stephen P. 5,800. June's only just under 2,000 below you. Mind you, Fish Nerd's catching up a little bit. Sen didn't get it right, but she holds into second. Barbara didn't move anyway. So June was the quickest at 5 seconds answering that one. Well done, June. Question 17. In The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what number is the answer to life, the universe and everything? So we've got a mix of answers on this one. Quickest to answer was 5.9 seconds. The correct answer was 42. So 6 of you got that right. 13. Sorry, 2 went for 13, 1 went for 23, and 1 went for 32. Stephen P makes the 6,000. June, you didn't get that right. Every recognised sci-fi buff should have known that one. I got it the fastest. Holy crap. You did. But Zenny still holds 7th. She ain't moving. Come on, Zenny, we've got to get you up to 6. We've got 3 questions left. Question 18. What's the name of the computer in 2001, A Space Odyssey? HAL, Deep Thought, Jarvis, or Continuity? Quickest to answer was 3.1. Well, the answer was Hal, and you all got it right. Well done, everybody. So Zenny still in 7th. Stephen P way out in front. June holding on to 2nd. And Fish Nerd 3rd. I knew you were all sci-fi nerds. Question 19. Who directed Blade Runner 1982 movie? George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, Ridley Scott or James Cameron? They've got secrets, Tommy. Definitely got secrets. Quickest to answer was 3.8 seconds. Correct answer. C. Ridley Scott. I didn't say Diddley Squat, I said Ridley Scott. Ridley Scott. So the quickest to answer was Zenny, 3.87. Well done, Zenny. Five of you got that right. One went for George Lucas, 2 went for Spielberg, and 2 went for James Cameron. You're on a roll, Zenny. Unfortunately, Barbara got the same. She was just a little bit slower, but still got the same points. So she's still ahead of you. Question 20 is going to be, well, going to be the last one. And so we'll just see. But Stephen is so way out in front. He got that wrong anyway. June is holding on to 2nd place. So how confident are you all? Stephen is looking like he's the winner. Let's do question 20. It's a point wager. They were all randomised as well. In The Matrix, who trains Neo in martial arts? Morpheus, Trinity, Agent Smith or the Oracle? Stephen says I should have gone it all in again. So we've got all the answers in. I don't know how quick you were answering, because he doesn't tell me. But the correct answer was Morpheus. 90% of you got that right. One went for Trinity. Well, That's it. Nobody went for Agent Smith or the Oracle. So, let's have a look at the rankings. Oh, it's the end of the game. Finish trivia. So the winning players in third place, I reckon it's June. Fish Nerd, 7,864. Second place, June, 8,356. But in first place, 9,483 was Stephen P. Stephen P is this week's Sci-Fi Nerd. Well done, Stephen. Zenny, yay! She got 6th place. Stephen almost broke 5 digits. We have had 5 digits on it. We have had somebody reach 10,000. I can't remember who though. So Laurie came 4th. She said she came in late. Tommy ended up 5th. So well done everybody. It's back to me and you. How many of those do you think you got right?
I'm not into sci-fi.
No. I mean, I like sci-fi, but I can't remember the I just can't remember the facts. I knew the Jodie Foster one. But that's only because I saw the a clip of it about 2 weeks ago. Tommy says, I missed a wager question entirely and had to guess on some I couldn't read while driving. I have totally kicked Stephen's body. Or booty. And Brian is happy with getting 8th, seeing I'm multitasking. You did well, June. I can't believe I didn't end up the game with 13 points. Well, you had a couple of fast questions that you were right with, so that's good. So yeah, nobody's asked where the TV's gone. Yeah, there was a TV behind me and it's gone. It had the bottles on top of it. I decided to take it down and Donna's going to use it on her desk. Oh, excuse me. So we've just got net 10. Did Donna drop it? No, she didn't drop it. But you should have seen me going down the ladder with it. Wasn't easy. You had a TV there. I remember the bottles, but not what they were on. Yeah, it was a TV. When I came up into the studio, I originally had a TV there, and I was going to look at I was going to watch a few movies, that sort of thing, but also have some graphics for you guys. But with Bingo, because of the size of the screen, you never saw anything. Just like we've got, I mean, we've got these, haven't we? We've got the lasers. But oh, I see, right? Isn't that typical? When I don't want them to come on, when I want them to come on, they don't come on. When I don't want them to come on, they come on by themselves. I've never been in our attic, says Brian. Oh, scary. I don't like horror films. Gives me nightmares. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not over keen on scary movies, so it's yeah, Donna bought me, there's a number plate up there, and it's got the Aquarium Daily logo on it. Bought me that last year, didn't you, love?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Brian says, neither is our landlord. Yeah, I don't watch zombies. No. I won't go there. So, net 10 is sci-fi again. But sci-fi in general, it's not just related to movies. He says, I might have millions above my head. Yeah. Millions of
spiders.
Wasps. Bees. Termites. Woodworm. And he says, I had to walk home alone in the dark. If the ditch had been deeper, I would have been in it at all. In it all the way home. I remember a long, long time ago, and I mean, this is a long time ago, and I'd been out, and on the way home, there was some lights in the sky, and they weren't normal lights, and it was sort of like the clouds are lighting up, and really, really puzzled, and just kept going. And then the sort of like a bright light, and then it'd stop, and then it'd start again. And I mean, I'm talking going back, what, when I was probably about 19, 20, and they got a bit scared over it. Because thought we were being invaded by aliens or something. Too many, you know, watching Close Encounters of the Third Kind and that sort of thing. But it turned out to be a warehouse on the outskirts of where we live, and they were shining lasers up into the clouds. And I'd never, the only place I'd ever seen lasers before were sort of like small powered ones, which you would see in the discos. But it never occurred to me that they got stronger ones that would light up clouds. Have you ever been sort of scared while you've been out or anything?
I just don't like scary films.
I know you don't like fireworks and bangs.
No.
Always better indoors with the ones that you love. My scary movie that really scared me was The Exorcist, but I was a kid. I once got scared Doctor Who, you know. Yeah. I'd taken my sister to the cinema. And this is when you had Saturday morning pictures, and then in the afternoon we went and watched Doctor Who, yeah? and it was the movie that was on, and my parents had paid for us both to go see it, and we ended up leaving because we were too scared. I think it was something to do with the Daleks, and they'd opened one up and they'd taken the Dalek out into sort of into a towel or something like that. I can't remember what. June says, my favourite show is Doctor Who. We don't watch it now, it's changed, and I don't like it. I prefer the old style of Doctor Who. Now, when you said Seven was the most psychological twisted movie, I hadn't read it, I just saw Seven, and I thought you was on about 7 of 9. The angel statues were a bit unnerving, I'll admit. Yeah, they were. Tom Baker is the best. But it's like James Bond, isn't it? You know, James Bond, the character changes, the actor changes. Well, the character didn't really change. Like, still got the same character, but
just the actor
changes. But with Doctor Who, they have a reason for changing the actor. And James Bond, it's just sort of changes, doesn't it? But there's still no announcement on who the what the new one is. Sounds like the helicopter's up again. Wort Gummidge was the best. You mean Wurzel Gummidge? Yeah. I could never get my head around that, you know, after he played Doctor Who and was sort of so intelligent and everything, and then he played a scarecrow.
It's like a lot of actors, or a lot of actors can change character.
Mm.
David Jason, for one.
Who?
David Jason, for one.
Wow, what's he done?
Only changes from bad guy to, like, comedy to...
Right. Tommy says Event Horizon was amazing sci-fi horror. Is that the one where they... I don't think I've seen that one. That's the one where they go to a black hole, is it? I like Mystery Science Theatre, says Barbara. 13 Ghosts have become a cult classic. Yeah. Right, it is time to do something else. No worries, Brian. We will catch you later.
See you later.
Yeah, the landlord's come round to check his loft. We're still on the wrong screen here. I moved it across. There we are. Net 10, beginning soon. Oh, I suppose you want the link as well, do you? Give you the link. Fish Nerd says, I guess we are out already. reminds me, I need to pin it as well. There we are. It's pinned. It's in chat. We've got 4 of you. 5, 6. Some brave souls. Tommy says patience. Right. Seven. We got Fish Nerd, Barbara, Stephen P. We've got Zenny. Zenny's having a go at net 10. June, Laurie, and Tommy. Andrew, I never asked. You know about old Greg's downstairs mix-up? No? I don't know what you're referring to.
No idea.
Mighty Boosh Old Greg. I don't know, Tommy. I don't know what you're referring to. You're going to have to watch it. Oh, Legend of Old Greg, is that what you refer to? Yeah, the Mighty Boosh, yes. Strange enough, it was a BBC one as well.
Right.
But we don't. Oh, that's the different seasons, yeah. We will take a look. So by your memories then, what was the first sci-fi film or TV series that you can remember? I mean, mine personally, I suppose it's going to be, it's going to have to be Doctor Who, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. And then the only other, if it's movie-wise, it's going to be, I would say, now I was going to say War of the Worlds, but no, it's going to be, it could be any, it could be the Day the Earth Stood Still, the original, Quatermass. Have you seen the Quatermass ones? No?
Well, I'm not into sci-fi really.
And then, but the original Star Trek, says Barbara. Yeah. But I always remember there was a movie, and watching it with my dad, and it was about some military planes that had gone into, I think they were trying to break the speed of sound or something like that, yeah. And one of the planes landed, but when they opened the cockpit, the top bit, yeah, the pilot had turned to stone.
Right.
And I've searched and searched and searched to see what this film was called, and I just can't find it. Not at all. First British show that Barbara saw was Monty Python. Yeah, love me some Monty Python. This parrot's dead. No, it's not. Yeah, The Outer Limits. And then, what was the other one? Robbie Robot with Lost in Space. June says The Birds. I think they. I don't know why that's popping up because I didn't even know it existed there. What's up? Oh, it's because right. I see. The first modern film that really sort of got me interested would have been Independence Day, and that was sort of, it just broke loads and loads of barriers, especially with sort of like the special effects and things. Loved How You Been Served, and I am unanimous in this. Right, no you're not, because I enjoyed now here's a story for you. But How You Been Served was about, for those that don't know, it was in a store, and it was also, it all surrounded the staff in How You Been Served, and all the characters had this different sort of style, and there's Mr. Humphrey, wasn't there?
Yeah.
And bring up the character names because I can't remember them. There's is it easy for me to do it here? I've got it here. So you had Molly Sugden as Mrs. Slocum, you had Wendy Richard as Miss Brahms, Johnny Myrne as Mr. Humphreys, Trevor Bannister as Mr. Lucas. You had Frank Thornton as Captain Stephen Peacock and Mr. Cuthbert Rumble. And there's actually more. Mr. Granger, the old man, always had it. He was always measuring people up for suits and things, and always had the tape measure in his hand. And yeah, but yeah, and then you had the. So it was. The set was in front of two lift doors, and they'd walk down the steps, and the stuff that went on was sort of, there was always something going on. Now, strangely enough, when I was sort of early 20s, I actually worked in one of these big department stores, and I could really relate to How You've Been Served and the different characters and what they were like and everything, because they were all there. They were all there. And but I think of all the places that I've worked, I think I enjoyed working there probably more than anywhere. It was, and I enjoyed it. Right, net 10. This is where you got 10 seconds to answer each question. Get a question wrong, bye bye. You can no longer participate. We've got 8 of you this week. Not as many as last week, but we've got 8. We've got Fish Nerd, Barbara, Stephen P, Senny, June, Laurie, Tommy and Elaine. Hoping to answer all 10 questions. My money this week is on Barbara. I think Barbara may... Somebody just sneaked in. I think Barbara may get to 10 questions, but we will see. Right, so just set things up here. So, oh, I see. So, good luck everybody as we start net 10. No, you don't press that button. Oh dear. I was ready for showing you the correct answers before we've actually started. Dun dun dun. Good luck. So, what is the name of Han Solo's ship? X-Wing, TIE Fighter, Millennium Falcon, or Death Star? I did think there might be a problem. What? So just give me an idea, guys. What? Just that you can't click. Or you're getting a message come up. Yeah, it has worked for 4. Right, because there's so many of you, I'm going to restart the game. So we're just waiting for one person to jump back in. Okay, you're all back in. We'll go for the countdown again. It's always the first question. So hopefully better luck this time. Same question. What is the name of Han Solo's ship? Right, and you've all managed to answer this time. The correct answer was Millennium Falcon. Just turn that off. %, of you got that right, so everybody's still in. I need to adjust the graphics on this. It was mainly because of bingo, I think. Well done, everybody. Okay. Question 2. Which actor played the character of Neo in The Matrix? Johnny Depp, Keanu Reeves, Will Smith or Brad Pitt? Alright. Got all your answers in. Trinity, are you in there? 100% is saying answer correctly, but we have one eliminated. Unfortunately, that will have been down to time. The quicker you answer, the more chance you are getting through. So we got 8, went for Kino. And you got it right. So 1 has been eliminated. I've got Fishner, Barbara, Elaine, Stephen P, Zenny, Tommy, June and Mickey still in the game. I'm out. Phone. I'm on my phone and play. The phone died basically. I'm out. Phone I play on died. Right, I see. Question 3. In the movie Blade Runner, what are the artificial beings known as? Ciphers, replicants, Sims or cyborgs? Fish Nerd says Bob. Mandy, oh hell, not got a clue. Alright. The correct answer was replicants. So 6 of you went for replicants, 1 went for Sims and 1 went for cyborgs. Fish Nerd, Elaine, Stephen P, Zenny, Tommy and June are still in. And there's Zenny saying, oh hell, not got a clue. And she's through. So 3 questions, 6 survivors. Oh well, thanks for the misplaced confidence, Andrew. Sorry, Barbara. But yeah, well, I thought you'd get through, but no. There's some questions later on that you possibly might get. So, are you ready? Question 4. In the Matrix, what colour pill does Neo take? Red, blue, yellow or green? Gone again, can't answer. Oh, sorry, Mickey. I watched that movie when it first came out so long ago. So what was the answer, Barbara? That scene is so in your face as to which colour pill he has to take. And Flintstone's chewable. And nobody can remember. People can remember, but there's a lot of sort of like, yeah. My bubbles are coming off. Barbara says blue. The correct answer was red. Four of you got that right. One went for blue and one went for green. So we just got four of you. Fish Nerd, Stephen P, Tommy and June are still in. Question 4. 4 left. Oh well, I'd be out anyway then, says Barbara. Oh, well. Question 5. Who played Ellen Ripley in the earlier movie? Linda Hamilton, Carrie Fisher, Jodie Foster, Sigourney Weaver. I can't pronounce it. Zen, behave. Stop giving them the answer. Maybe. Sigourney, thank you. Yeah, once I've had a few beers. Twicky. The correct answer was Sigourney Weaver. 4 of you got that right. Nobody drops out this time. Still got Fish Nerd, Stephen P, Tommy and June. Four of you still in. Question 6, just 4 left. Who is depressed in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Arthur, Ford, Marvin or Trillian? Stephen P has put total guess. Yeah, Marvin. It was. Only one got it right. 2 went for Arthur and 1 went for Ford. I remember reading the book, and you know when you're watching a movie or a series or something like that and you add glue to it, I've never ever known me be glued to a book, you know, sort of like, what, you mean there's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy continuation, there's another book and there's a full series of them? Oh. June says I couldn't remember the robot's name. So we've still got Tommy in. Mandy says John Grisham books were like that for me. Yeah, I used to like reading James Herbert books. They were probably the only horror movies sort of thing, horror books that I would read. Go Alien, yeah. Question 7. Come on, Tommy. Who wrote the novel Dune? Frank Herbert, Isaac Asimov, Arthur C. Clarke or Philip K. Dick? Tommy says total guess. What do you mean A, because Andrew just said that? No, I said James Herbert, not Frank Herbert. Tommy says he went C, Arthur C. Clarke. The correct answer was Frank Herbert. And it wasn't because what I just said either. Because, yeah, I mentioned James and he's John. So, you know what that means. Right, guys, seeing as the next 3 questions are sci-fi related, we will continue. And let's see what you think the answers are. Question 8. Which science fiction author is credited with coining the term robot? Isaac Asimov, Carol Capek, Arthur C. Clarke, or H.G. Wells? So there's a few on here. 2 going for H.G. Wells, and Stephen and June are saying A. The answer was B, Carol Capek. Oops. So Tommy was the last one on net 10, but he only got to questions 7.
Oh dear.
See, Barbara, you would have known. Question 9. So, Tommy is saying Lawrence Kasdan wrote Empire. There's an all wrong again. So we're continuing on the questions because they won't be used next week. Question 9. In a 3-body problem, what is the alien civilization called? The Ethians, the Trisolarians, the Twi'leks, or the Skrulls? The Trisolarians. I've been trying to get that right earlier. And the Twi'leks. So how many of you have actually seen? We've just watched the 3-body problem, and we quite enjoyed it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And but there's a new series coming in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so we're looking forward to that. Mandy says, I've never heard of it. No, it's on Netflix. Very, very good. The answer was B. I don't need to go down that route, do I? Because none of you are playing. Okay, question 10. Who wrote Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Who wrote Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Isaac Asimov, Philip K. Dick, Arthur C. Clarke, or Ray Bradbury? So Mandy is saying D, Tommy is saying TF. We don't have a TF. June, B, they dream about frisky transistors. B, says Laurie. T equals the feck. Okay. The correct answer was B. I'm going to remember that, alien. So Barbara wasn't too far off at the end. Net 10 lives for another week. Fish Nerd is the only one that has managed to get to the end of Net 10. And I was lucky to do that. Yeah, you got there though. So I've got a list of sci-fi questions that I go through quite a lot of questions and then pick out the ones that I want to put into the quizzes. So one of the I'll go through a few of them, and one was, which film features the spaceship Nostromo? Was it Aliens, Alien, Event Horizon, or Sunshine? Don't know how we got that. June says not here. So which film features the spaceship Nostromo? Barbara says no idea. Come on, Tommy. I shall get back to pretending to work. Thanks for the distraction. Yeah. Blade Runner is it's good in a lot of ways, but then it doesn't always grab you, does it? I know where you're coming from, Stephen. So the spaceship Nostromo was from Alien. So June got that one. I'll take the Fifth Element instead. Yeah. Another question for you. 3 laws of robotics were created by which author? H.G. Wells, Philip K. Dick, Isaac Asimov, or Ray Bradbury? It was in fact C. It was Isaac Asimov. Now I will be honest that a lot of these haven't been checked. So, one for Junior. Which planet is Spock from in Star Trek? Kronos, Romulus, Vulcan or Bajor? Seems everybody's going for Vulcan on this one. And it was indeed Vulcan. So going back to the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, what is the name of the computer that calculates the meaning of life? Was it Marvin, Deep Thought, Skynet or Auto? It was Deep Thought. So yeah, there's only Mandy saying D, which was Auto. What state was Kirk born, says June. Barbara wins. I mean, some of these I haven't even heard of. He only works in space. So another one here. In The Expanse, what is the name of the ship captained by James Holden? Let's see what answers you can put in without me giving you the answer. Which is your favourite sci-fi movie?
Don't like sci-fi. So.
Well, that ends that one. What's your favourite movie then?
I don't think I've got a favourite
Dirty Dancing?
One. No.
Ghost?
No.
No.
Don't know really, I don't think I've got a favourite.
Mandy says, what is The Expanse? Well, I'll be honest, I know of it, but I haven't watched it myself. I like the Men in Black movies because they were hilarious. Was an odd name, right? It's called the Rocinante. Rocinante. Well, you were close enough. You got that one right. Okay, so seeing as you like Men in Black, here's a few questions. Who plays the character of Agent J in Men in Black? Will Smith, Tommy Lee Jones, Chris Hemsworth, Ryan Reynolds. Well done, it was Will Smith. Hello, Grey Lobster. Right, so here we are, another one, Men in Black one. What is the name of the alien that is disguised as a dog in Men in Black? Is it Frank, Zed, Jinx, or Blip? Andy straight in there, Frank. And you're all right. It was the pug. It was Frank. Okay. What year was the first Men in Black movie released? 95, 97, 99 or 2000? Whoa, Mandy. Excellent. Straight in there.
Oh my gosh! Did you hear that? Oh god!
Alright, I'm just going through the So what alien species does Agent J first encounter in the beginning of Men in Black? The Aquilian, the Bug, the Yeti, the Boglodites. Yeah, when you get to my age, June, dates are usually the things that you eat. And I don't like them either. And Tommy and Mandy, straight in there with Bug. What's the Bug? What is the name of the cat in Men in Black? Let's see how you go with this one. And I'm not going to give you the names. They've obviously watched it too much, haven't they? Tommy's straight in there with the Ryan. Okay, so what was the name of the movie studio that produced the Men in Black films? Was it Universal Pictures, Sony Pictures, Paramount Pictures, or 20th Century Fox? Now here, Laurie's retracted. Stephen says Fox. June says Sony. Tommy is saying Sony with a question mark. I'm trying to think of what Disney owns. Just double check the answer on this one. Right, okay, so the question wasn't strictly correct. Well, it was, but the answer isn't. So, the production company was Columbia, so the answers weren't correct, but it was distributed by Sony. What don't they own? Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. So, what city is the Men in Black headquarters located in? Say what? What have I got to say? June says New York City. Barbara says Philadelphia. June is right with that one. It's New York City. So what other movie character does Agent J impersonate in Men in Black during a training simulation? Was it A, James Bond, B, The Terminator, C, Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman, or D, The Godfather? Exterminator. Tommy is saying Bond. June doesn't know. What were the choices? James Bond, The Terminator, Ghostbusters, Peter Venkman, or The Godfather? Barbara saying Godfather. Well done, Barbara. You're right. So, last question. Right, so, last question. Let's see how you can go with it. What is the name of Agent J before he joins MIB? James Darrell, John Carter, Michael Stevens, or Frank Johnson? So Tommy saying John Carter, we've got Mandy saying John Carter, we've got June saying A, which is James Darrell Edwards, and Stephen saying the same. Barbara doesn't really know. Laurie says James Darrell Edwards. Tommy's now saying Edwards. It was James Darrell Edwards. Right, so next week, what theme shall we do on the quiz? Any ideas, guys, on what we should do next week, quiz-wise? Everybody's doing fish, so we're not going to touch fish. June says cats. She mentioned cats the other day. Now, is that cats the show? Barbara saying plants. Stephen says sci-fi, plants and chemistry. Jeff says, I think you should get Fish Nerd up as a guest next week. Well, that had crossed my mind. If Fish Nerd will come up as a guest, then we'll happily... Barbara says history. June's still on about cats. Well, Tommy, I've sent you the link, and that's your permanent link. It won't change. So if you ever want to join us, just click on that link and you can join. Tommy says history would be fun. But haven't we done enough history on... let's have something different. And June, not cats. Barbara says no maths, please. So the choices we've got... Geology. Mickey says sports. Mythology. Now that's a good one. Mythological creatures, that sort of thing. What do you think to that one?
It's up to you.
Right, mythology. I like that idea. I could do right. Okay, so we're doing mythology next week. That's what, because that's different. We have done a little bit, but not a lot. Obviously I can't do this. I'm going to have to build this one up as the week goes on. I don't think it's one I can just throw together on a Saturday afternoon, do you?
Why not?
Manny says, oh good, I should be just as good next week then. Okay, so next week is, if I can spell right. There you go. Mythology. So we've got to land this spaceship. We've got room in the car park.
Probably.
Yeah. And, so Jeff is still here, and he was saying we should get Fish Nerd up next week. Now, if Fish Nerd is still about, then that would be good to have him. And at the end of the day, you're all welcome to come and join us. I know we've had Tommy up, we've had Jeff up. Who else have we had up? Stephen, he's been up. And Stephen is welcome to join us anytime. Keep inviting Mickey, but he keeps not seeing my notices. Tommy says I miss Arnold. We all do, and I honestly, he's not feeling brilliant at the moment. He hasn't put any videos out either. You need him for a Titanic podcast I want to do. Are you contactable with him? Oh, he knows already, does he? Still listening. I have an hour and a half drive to go. Oh dear, you get about a bit then, don't you? Are you working, Jeff? He's down, just got to figure him a custom time. Yeah, he's not brilliant at the moment, and hopefully at some point he'll pick himself up again. And my co-host just had surgery, so it's a bit of a mess at the moment, but I'm getting people involved. Yeah, that's good, Tommy. It's just you guys being in the US, it's sort of like, it's difficult for us because, it's like now for us, what are we? We're 10 to 10, and I'm not quite sure what it is. What is it, 6 hours behind? I think 5 hours. So when you guys are streaming, I'm usually in bed asleep. Right. 3 hours of driving to tell someone they're out of propane. Oh, for God. You would think they'd check this, wouldn't you? It's like when I was in IT and people would say, the computer's not working. And what's the matter? My mouse doesn't work. And you go and the mouse is unplugged. Yeah, I know how you feel. Right, so that is the end of this week. Me and Donna, we've got about 10 minutes to try and land this spaceship in the car park. And but there's no outro again. It's something that I am working on. So we've got to take my glasses off. We've got to put the special glasses on. Okay, well, there it is. And I'm now working blind. And believe me, I am as well. Where are we? There. So thank you everybody for joining me and Donna. It's been awesome being here with you. But we've now got to fly back to our own planet. And next week we will do mythology. So you're in charge. You're in charge of the driving. I've been drinking. You know what'll happen with the flying saucer if I try and park it. So,
Bye.
so long everybody. And as June would say,
Bye.
Live long, prosper. We're out.
Bye.
I would do if I could press the button. There. Oh. Bye. It's not ending.